This exclusive OCA Media broadcast of Panther Sports is brought to you in partnership with your local employee-owned Hy-Vee grocery store, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. One Community Bank, Feel Good Banking. The Oregon Area Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. Oregon Cares. And Torhorst Insurance, insuring Oregon and all of Wisconsin. We'd also like to thank Panther Exteriors, Wisco Industries, Shackelford Heating and Cooling, Stoughton Health, J.L. Richards Prime Meats and Catering, the Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play, and the Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. Panther Sports broadcasts are made available free with the support of our local sponsors. Please join our fine family of supporters and help us continue to provide this service to our community. Contact Paul at ocamedia.com for more information. OCA Media, your home for Panther Sports.
Good evening, everybody. OCA Media is proud to bring you this exclusive Oregon Panther basketball game live from Oregon High School. Tonight, the Panthers host the Milton Redhawks. I'm William Mayo, along with
I'm Nugent.
And we'll be bringing you all of tonight's exciting action right here on OCA Media, your home for Panther Sports. This exclusive OCA Media broadcast of Panther basketball is brought to you in partnership with the Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play.
The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community.
The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today.
One Community Bank, Feel Good Banking.
The Oregon Area Community Coalition, helping you thrive. Visit us at OregonAreaCares.org.
Shackelford Heating and Cooling, Panther Exteriors, Stoughton Health, and Wisco Industries, your trusted neighbors for generations.
Exactly. So we are here. Yes, it's going to be a pretty good game. There are three players in particular that we were looking through the stats that Oregon would have had to look out for, which is number 0 for Milton, Colin, who was averaging 16.7 points per game on 47% from the field, 43% from three, and 78% from the free throw line. So he definitely seems like the shooter of the team. And
yeah, that's definitely true. It looks like he's got a lot of rebounds on there, too. 5 rebounds per game.
Mm-hmm. And then there's also Carson. I'm not going to say your name wrong, so we'll just leave your name at Carson. He averages 13 points per game from 50% from the field. And then there's also Keon, I think.
That looks like Cohen, honestly.
Cohen, maybe? Oh.
They might be twins. They both have the same last name. I think it's pronounced Carson and Cohen Lewick.
Oh, they are. I didn't even notice that their last names were the same when I did this. But, yeah, he averages 12 points, 40% from the field, 64% from the free throw line, and 21% from the three-point line. That's not the greatest when it comes to shooting, but he's still scoring, and he leads the team with 8 rebounds, leads the team with 3.6 assists, and 1.5 steals, and a team leading 1.2 blocks a game.
Looks like the Lewick twins are actually the seniors. One of quite a few this match. Looks like they only have one freshman this time around. And their actual best scorer is a junior.
That is, yes. Colin, he is 5'10", junior, number 0. So we can't wait to see how they play and battle it out. We're hoping for a Panther win here, but at the end of the day, we're still hoping for a good game.
The JV game earlier this night did not have that great of a turnout.
No, it didn't. It felt like the Panthers were trying to win at the end, and then they got robbed of a victory. But there was still a slight chance for them to win, but towards the end, it didn't all play out that way.
Both teams were in bonus, too.
Yes, they were.
Could have been anybody's game.
But maybe we'll see tight of a game today as we did with varsity, as we did with JV. But that and more will be back once we come back. And we are back. Our tip-off, waiting for it to start, is going to be Vaughn and Carson at the tip.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And Vaughn wins it. Didn't look like he tried to jump for it, number 4. But 15's got it, Zach Paulus. He kicks it over to Erfurth. Over to Jacobs. Jacobs got it. Staying strong to his dribble. Some tight defense being played. He kicked it over to 2 to 15.
I can see why Branch would be on the top 3. Definitely holding his own.
Paulus with it, driving down, and his layup is off the glass.
The rebound was taken by number 15 on Milton, which is Matthew Steinke.
Yep. He passed it. He got it over to 1, and then 1 got it over to 3, and 3 got it over to now 4. Who gets it over to 0. 4 gets it back. 15's got it. Little pump pick. 0 running around, passing it over to 1. 1's driving, and his layup is also off. Bins with the rebound. Kicking it down to Carvalho, and he holds on to it, and the layup is good. Von Carvalho. 0's got it. 15, tipped off and out of his hands by Nick Jacobs.
Nick Jacob, there is no S at the end of his name.
Oop, my bad.
All good.
He drives down, puts up the shot, and the tough bucket goes in.
They're tied 2 for 2 right off the bat.
Paulus with it, over to Erfurth. Kicks it down to Jacob. Vaughn from 3, and his 3 is off. It is grabbed in by 15, who gives it off to 0. 0 with it, kicking it back to 15. 15 to 1.
They're playing more on the right side of the court this time.
Yeah. He gets it out to 4. 4 looking around. Gets it back to 15. 15 over to 1. Some pretty good ball movement going on by Milton so far. And he gets it on a cut, and it is off. Rebound is grabbed by Paulus. He kicks it down to Erfurth, and the layup is good.
That was a wide pass. I'm surprised they got it. There was quite a few Milton players in the way.
1 over to 4. And then 0 misses his layup. Pretty good defense played by Oregon. Jacob passes to Carvalho, and Carvalho's 3 is off. It is grabbed by Carson. Carson over to Braden. Braden back to Carson. Screen is not really used. He gets it. Back over to 1. Keon. Keon to Carson. Brothers pass it to each other. 15's got it now. 1. Seeing what he can do. Gets the ball down to 0, and his shot is off. But 0 grabs his own rebound, and then 3 outside, and the 3 is made by number 3, Braden Hill. Carvalho with it. Vaughn sizing up. Takes the pull-up mid-range jumper, and that is short. Kicks it down to 4, and he loses control of the ball, and he flies out of bounds, and him and Erfurth fall on the ground together.
Looks like Oregon's ball, though.
Because Milton threw it out when he fell. All right.
Carvalho likes being the head after somebody else brings him down.
Yes, the 3 was off by Jacob. And then the ball is being brought down by Keon. Kicked it over to Matthew. Matthew, Keon, Carson. And then the brothers pass it back to each other. And his 3 is off, grabbed by Carvalho.
Today is not a lucky day for threes, is it?
It hasn't been so far. Jacobs got it. Over to Paulus. Down to Carvalho, who is wide open down low. And his layup is good.
He pretty much skimmed the rim there with his own hand.
Collins got it, kicking it over to Keon. 15-0. Screen set by 3. They give it to him. Kicks it back out to Colin. Oops, spin move and the mid-range jumper.
Branch made that one in.
Don't see a lot of those types of shots as frequent anymore. Score is 6-7. Milton in the lead. 13 left. Carvalho driving down, absorbing the contact. Them saying tight defense, and the foul is on 3.
Foul is on number 3, Brady Hill, his first personal, first team foul. And for the Panthers, number 0, Mason Hall.
We've seen quite a lot of Carvalho this early in the game. It seems that he doesn't enjoy bringing the ball down quite as much as he does enjoy holding the head of the court.
Hoffer is now in. Yeah, he came in for Dins. Paulus with it, kicking it back out to Hoffer. He drives down, kicks out to Jacob. Herforth down to Carvalho. And Paulus got it to Jacob, and he puts it up, and it is off.
Branch's got it.
Colin, another spin, kicked out to 15.
Colin got away from him.
Tight defense is being played by Nolan Herforth just then. 4 driving in Carvalho, kicking it out to 1. And they lose it. Paulus has it though. He kicks it to Jacob. And he takes a deep 3, and it is off. Almost grabbed, but it is grabbed by Keon. He's taking it up now.
Cohen Lewick.
Give it over to Carson. Ooh, the drag. And his layup is good. It's been mostly layups so far. I think there was a 3 that was made, but other than that, it's been mostly layups this game. Paulus over to Firth.
I think there was 1 3 sprinkled in there, but otherwise it's been layups this whole time.
Speaking of 3s, up. Another one is shot, and that is tipped. Good defense by 0, and he falls. And then so does Herforth fall.
Looks like Branch tried to block that shot or pass or whatever was going to happen there.
Yeah, he was definitely,
And one of our own team members, I think it was Herforth, attempted to get that out of the way, but then ended up knocking it clean out of his hands and knocking him down with it.
0's got it. He looks slightly in pain. 0 for the other team. Colin.
Yes, Colin Branch.
4 driving in on Carvalho, and they called foul on the ground on Vaughn. That's his first foul of the night. Will Schmidt is now coming in for Zach Paulus for Oregon.
Will Schmidt is a junior this year. Number 44 is how you can identify him on the court.
4 kicks it over to 12. 12 has got it. Nathan kicking it over to Carson. And his 3 is good.
Carson Lewick made that 3.
With a hand in his face and everything. Carvalho's got it. Kicking over to Schmidt. Schmidt down to Hoffer. Hoffer drives in. Gets it to Schmidt. Schmidt over to Herforth. Vaughn's got it. Spinning. Loses his footing. Herforth drives down. Picks it up. Goes to Schmidt. Now to 3. Out to Schmidt for 3 is good.
Schmidt sinks the 3.
All right, Collins got it. And his 3 is off. Pretty deep shot right there. Schmidt's got it. Looking around, kicking it to Hoffer. And his long 2 is off.
Rebound was taken by Carson Lewick on Milton.
3's extra layup is off, but it is grabbed by Will Schmidt. He kicked it down to Carvalho. Carvalho drives in for the layup. Is good. Carson with it. Kicking it over to 1. 12 driving, picks it up, kicks it over to 1 again.
That was
Forward.
Nathan Adcock's cone.
And another 3 is made. Hook's got it, kicking it now to Carvalho. He's driving, not driving, but bringing it up court. Schmidt with the screen, kicks it over to Erfurth, over to Hoffer. Hoffer's got it, now to Carvalho, another 3, and his is good.
And that brings Oregon up to 14 with Milton in the lead by 1 point.
14-15 lead. You've got it. Now to 12. 12, pump fake. 4's got it. Looking around, trying to get some action going. 1 has it now.
Saw a clean cut from 3 back there too. Didn't quite get past him though.
4 lost his dribble. Oregon playing pretty tight so far. 12 wide open for 3, and it is off. Vaughn has the rebound. He's got it, kicks it down to Hoffer. Hoffer wide open from 3, and it is off.
Oh, just off the rims. Real close to making it though.
3 has it, kicking it out to 1. 1, looking around. Now to 12. 12 loses his dribble, and they're gonna call foul on Brady Hook.
Fouls on Brady Hook, his first personal. 13 foul. Trevor Marion for the Panthers, along with Ryan Dins. In for
Ryan Dins is now in, along with Trevor Maring.
We've got a pretty tall team out there right now from what I can see.
12's got it, and it is tipped by Maring.
Out though.
Yep, that's some good hustle.
Oregon lost control of the ball right during that steal.
Yeah. All right, Hook on ball now. 12 trying to create some separation. Vaughn's got it. He keeps his dribble, and his layup is off, and he has fallen down.
Looks like we had 12 or 4 get in the way there.
fouls on number 12, Nathan Adcock, his first personal, second team foul. Vaughn Carvalho at the line, shooting 2.
Vaughn will be shooting 2 after that missed layup on a really aggressive foul.
Yeah. I personally would not want to fall like that. That looked painful.
Yes.
Zach Powers back in for the Panthers.
He missed his first one. Zach Paulus now in for Brady Hook. Not Brady Hook, but he's in. No, it is. Vaughn, second one is good.
They're tied now with 7:32 on the clock.
And his pass was meant to go to number 4, but he turned around too slow. And that is out on number 24.
Number 4 was just not there to meet him this time around, was he?
No, he was not. It was the right idea, but he wasn't paying attention.
Just a little bit slow.
All right, Dins has got it. Kicking over to Schmidt. Schmidt down to Carvalho, and his layup is in.
Oh, it just barely rolled.
Grady bringing it down now. He's got it, kicks it, and that is out. And it was going to 3, but it was missed.
We got a lot of just barely too wide passes this
Yep.
time around, and they just keep rolling out.
After his second missed pass attempt in a row, coach decides to bring him out and put Colin Branch back in.
He puts up a really good fight. Probably, actually, definitely their best player right now.
Yeah. Vaughn's got it. He puts it up and he misses, but he gets his own rebound and puts it back in.
Haven't seen much boxing out this game, but Oregon's been pretty good with their rebounds. Not the best, but good.
One's got it. Gets it over to 0. 0 now driving down, throws up the layup, and is down. No foul was called. 5 has got it. Over to Schmidt, who is wide open, and he misses his 3. Not good communication from the defense on that play. He was wide open, and they all looked confused on who was guarding him. They're going to call foul on 5, I'm assuming. Yep, his hands were in there. Score is 19-15 with 6 minutes and 21 seconds left. 4's got it. Passes it to 1. Trevor now switched on to him. 2 staying in there on 0. Hollis on 1. 4 looking around to see who he can pass it to. He gets it down to 3. 3 with some space. Kicks it down to 2, and 2 with the wide open lane is in. He also looked for a foul, but it was none called.
Widner had a really clean cut there that left him wide open for the team pass.
Yeah.
And with 1 open because of other people guarding it, that definitely led to that point.
Yes, Carvalho with his missed 3. 3 drives down, and his shot is off. Tried to tip back in by 4. 4 doesn't get it to go. Carvalho going down, kicks it out to Mehring. Back to Carvalho. He drives down, and 0 falls to the ground trying to stop that, but that did not work out well for him. 0 looked like he was looking for a charge of sorts, but doesn't matter. Carvalho scored. 1 with it. Cross. And barely got it to 4 in time.
Milton's offense is definitely playing tight tonight, and Oregon's matching it with an even tighter defense.
Yeah. That collision looked really painful, but nothing was called.
That was like face to shoulder.
Yeah, ref done in play. And 4 gets his shot to go in.
I wouldn't be surprised if that slowed down our 15th Zach Pallas. Pallas?
Hollis. It's something like that.
Pallas.
A steal. Carvalho chasing. Pump fake. 2 pump fakes, and he draws the foul. My goodness. That's going in his highlight reel.
Oh, no doubt. That was an incredible move for Branch.
Yeah. I kind of expected Carvalho to block it, and if it wasn't going to be Carvalho to block it, I thought Schmidt was going to have it, but he didn't grab it. But he eventually was fouled and got the and 1. That was a pretty exciting highlight. So now he is shooting. He's at the line, getting ready to shoot his free throw. He shoots 78% from the free throw line, so that's not bad. About, a C+ when it comes to grades. It is 21-21 with 4 minutes and 36 seconds left in the game.
And he is only shooting 1 free throw.
Yep, because it was an and 1 play. And he makes his free throw.
That breaks the tie, gives Milton 1-point lead. This has definitely been much, much closer than the JV game earlier.
Yeah, Paulus with it. He makes the lid.
It's a neck-and-neck battle for first place.
4 with it, getting it down to 15. And they didn't communicate well enough, and the ball was almost lost. But they get it back. 1's got it now. And 15's got it, trying to kick it down to 4. 4 gets a hold of it, and he goes up and 1.
That was a clean cut on Milton's part. There was a ton of slick passes there.
Yeah, there was some pretty good ball movement by the Redhawks.
It's almost as if they were trying to hide the passes.
Carvalho's now back in the game.
That's a short break for Carvalho. Milton's in bonus.
So any more fouls Oregon commits for the next 5 minutes, not 5 minutes, for the next 3 minutes and 56 seconds will result in free throws. That one, I believe, was good. Yep, it was good. I wasn't looking.
It made it.
If you're, gonna be a foul on number 3, off ball. against Carvalho. If you're seeing on your screen Milto and home, we're having some technical difficulties, slowly trying to work them out. But, you know, we're getting this all patched in. Dins with the inbound. Once they're ready. Yep. Dins has got it. Passing it to 12. 12 getting it to 15. Vaughn with it. Back out. Back over to Vaughn. And then Dylan with it.
Out to Jacob.
Yep. Vaughn with it now. Sizing up his defender. Back out to Dylan, and the three is off.
They set it up at the top for it to get missed and taken as a rebound.
Oop. Dins out of hand of it, almost a steal behind his back. Zero driving in again, and grabs, wow. Jeez. Another and one for him. He is 5'10". So he is not the tallest person, and he's just getting a lot of these and ones down low on Oregon, and they have a bigger team compared to Milton.
Tallest players aren't always the best players.
Yeah. He grabs the rebound. Carvalho. He spins, and they're going to call foul on 15.
Fouls on 15, his first personal, 14th foul.
They are 2 more fouls away from bonus. Dins getting it into Carvalho. He drives down, kicks it out to Dins for 3, and it is in. Scores 26-27. Milton up by 1.
Neck and neck, and we've only got 2 minutes and 46 seconds left on the clock.
Indeed, 1 has it, gets over to 4. 4, driving down, looking for somebody, and he is out of bounds, they're going to call.
Out of bounds with the basketball is not a pleasant place to be, is it?
No, it is not. All right. Carvalho ends up getting it.
We've got Dins going down the court to assist with the setup.
Ooh, that was the right idea. Would have been a really flashy pass, but it is stolen and it is tipped out.
Ooh, right into the band.
Yeah, good defensive hustle after the turnover. Nolan Erfurth looks like he's coming in now.
Nolan Erfurth back in for the Panthers.
He's coming in for Zach Paulus. 4 with the inbound pass. Over to 0. Yep, he gets it. 1 has it, and they're going to call push on Nolan Erfurth.
Fouls on Nolan Erfurth, his second personal foul, 8th team foul.
And that is Oregon's 8th foul. 2 more fouls, and they will be in double bonus. So any more free throws or any more fouls will result in 2 automatic free throws.
This isn't shaping up to be that good for the Panthers. Despite being very, very close to Milton's lead, if they keep getting any more fouls, it's not going to turn out the best for them. And it's in for number 0 on Milton Redhawks.
Indeed, Carvalho with it. He brings it up now. Gets Hook back to Carvalho. Carvalho sizing up. Getting it over to Hook again. And he puts it up, and it is off. Grabbed by number 12.
Looks like Milton's been doing a better job with the boxing out than Oregon has. But at least Oregon's keeping up their tight defense.
12 has it. Almost loses his footing, but he stays in there. Spins. Not going anywhere. He needs to get out of there before they call. Yep. He was in the paint too long, which made it a 3-second violation.
He had lost his dribble a little bit too fast for himself there. I think that gave him a disadvantage.
Hook gets it to Dins, and then Dins gets it back to Hook, who takes it up the court. He gets it over to Mason, down to Dins, over to Hoffer. Hoffer, as he driving down, and he's almost stolen, but up, and it's stolen. They get it back. 0 now with it. 4 has it now. Getting it to 1. 4 over to 13. Back out to 12. 57 seconds left. 13 with it. Over to 0. He's going to make something happen.
Branch
and his layup is good.
Branch cut right there. That was a very, very sharp cut that ended up getting him that wide open shot for the free throw.
Hook with it now. Getting it down to Carvalho. Hook with a wide open lane. And his layup is good. And a timeout is called with 27.4 seconds left. 20-second timeout.
Milton is holding a very, very high lead against Oregon, at least since the beginning of the game.
Indeed. It is a 3-point game right now. 27 seconds left on the clock. But some pretty good defense played by both teams. Just not the best boxing out ability. I would expect more from Oregon's down-low defense with a lot of the points from the other team, other than that minute or two stretch where they went back and forth for threes. But other than that, it was mostly the other team getting down low and scoring on Oregon, which is not preferred or what you want. But 1 is going to be passing the ball into 0 for your Red Hawks.
Down on the court, we've got 12, 4, and I think that's 13 in the corner over there.
Indeed. For the Red Hawks, 0 has it now. They've got Vaughn on him. 4 with Paulus on him now. 12, over to 0. Oh my goodness. Milton is just playing overall better team basketball, and basketball as a whole, it seems, than the Oregon Panthers. They keep finding cracks in their defense. They're playing some good off-ball motion and getting down low, like I said, and scoring.
Oregon's defense has been a lot looser than I've seen in the past, and it doesn't help that the Milton team plays a lot more smoothly as a team, and it provides for more access to scoring points.
Yes. We would like to see, coming in from this second half, we would like to see overall a better down-low defense and better defense as a whole from Oregon. Definitely more boxing out, trying to fill in the gaps for all this constant motion that Milton has going on. But we will see if they fix that soon, and we'll be right back with the second half of this exclusive presentation of Panther basketball, only on OCA Media, your home for Panther Sports. We'll be back.
This exclusive OCA Media broadcast of Panther Sports is brought to you in partnership with your local employee-owned Hy-Vee grocery store, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. One Community Bank, Feel Good Banking. The Oregon Area Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. Oregon Cares. And Torhorst Insurance, insuring Oregon and all of Wisconsin. We'd also like to thank Panther Exteriors, Wisco Industries, Shackelford Heating and Cooling, Stoughton Health, J.L. Richards Prime Meats and Catering, the Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play, and the Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. Panther Sports broadcasts are made available free with the support of our local sponsors. Please join our fine family of supporters and help us continue to provide this service to our community. Contact Paul at ocamedia.com for more information. OCA Media, your home for Panther sports.
Kicking it down to Carvalho, and he holds on to it, and the layup is good. Drives down, puts up the shot, tough bucket goes in. Rebound is grabbed by Paulus. Kicks it down to Erfurt, and the layup is good.
That was a wide pass.
And then 3 outside, the 3 is made. Off to Schmidt for 3, is good. Kicks it back out to Collins. Spin move, and the mid-range jumper. He kicked it down to Carvalho. Carvalho drives in for the layup. It's good. Oh, it's something like that. Oh, a steal. Carvalho chasing. Pump fake. 2 pump fakes, and he draws the foul. He drives down, and 0 falls to the ground trying to stop that. 12 over to 0. Oh my goodness. And we are back with second half of Panther basketball. Wow. That was really loud. Welcome back to this exclusive broadcast of Panther basketball. OCA Media, your home for Panther sports. The Red Hawks start with ball, and will be passing it into potentially 0. But already before it even starts, Nolan Erfurt is playing some really tight defense. And now it is officially started.
Looks like Branch is ready to bring the heat this time around. If he wasn't already doing it before.
Exactly. 3 gets it over to 4. 3's get it again. Over to 0. 0. 3, 15, 4. Doesn't hit the 3, or doesn't shoot it either. 15 takes the 3 and makes the 3. See the 3, be the 3. Carvalho with it now. He is dribbling. Kicks over to Dins in the corner. He saw the 3, and he was the 3 too. That is 2 back-to-back 3s at the start of this half.
That's already a lot different from how the beginning of this game was turning out.
Exactly. 15's got it. Is he going to score again? Kicks it down to 4. 4 out to 3. Gets it over to 15 again. And there's a travel. Number 15.
Yay! Panthers start with the ball, and it looks like we have our very own 11. Dins passing it into Carvalho.
His second 3 in the corner is off this this half. 1's got it. 1 is passing it to 3. 3 gets it, pass it back to 15.
Got some fancy footwork from Milton.
1 fighting for position down low, and he gets the ball tapped by Paulus, staying strong with it. 4's got it. He takes the 3, and it is off rim. 15's got it down low. He throws it up, and it is off, and it is grabbed by our 15, Zach Paulus. Dins get it down to Jacob. 0 getting on him. Paulus now with it. Jeez. Carvalho with it. Fadeaway is good. I see he added a post fade to his bag.
That was a very, very clean shot.
0's got it. Getting some space. Getting it to 1. 1. Kicking it to 4. 4 looking around. Seeing what he can do. Cross, drives, kicks back out to 15. 15 over to 1. 1's got it. Down to 4. Over to 0. 0 spins. Doesn't go anywhere, but 15's got it. 1 falls. He's down.
Ooh.
And his 3 is off.
2 is holding his ankle. Might be a serious injury.
Yes, hopefully it's not. Lisa is now on the court, or getting her way there. He's hobbling a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be playing for the rest of the game. That is not a pleasant thing to see.
And he's walking off now, so good to see he's doing remotely okay. Or just okay enough.
Cohen Lewick is walking off the court.
And coming in for him is number 3, I think. I believe it's number 3. But Zero gets it, drives down, and his layup is off. But he grabs his own rebound, but is stolen by Paulus, and is tipped out by 12.
That was a huge battle for the ball with 3 Panthers and 2 Milton, all struggling to bat it around.
Yes. Some good hustle by Milton, trying to get after all the boards. Switch, 15 on him, double team now, and they call foul on 15. Hand was a little tight when he was in there. It's his second foul of the night, it's the first foul of the half. 5 more in there in bonus, but hopefully we don't get that far, but you most likely will. Carvalho with it.
At least we're pushing.
His pass wasn't strong enough. If Zero takes it, he kicks it out to 12, who's wide open, then he passes it. Oregon sets up on defense. 15 takes the 3, and he misses it, and is grabbed by Carvalho.
That jump put his wrists above the basket. I am...
He gets big down low. And he misses. 15 with it now. Kicks over to 0. 0 down to 12. Nope.
Fake out.
He drives down, and he hits the backboard.
He hits the bottom of the backboard on that one.
Yeah. Erfurth with it within space. And he's kicking it to Paulus. Carvalho off the screen. 3 is shot, and it is off. 15 with it. Now kicked over to 0. Colin. He's been really the fire for this team. He's been really everything to helping them either create an exciting moment or just him creating his own exciting moments. And it's kicked out by Jacobs. He's going to stay here. Hoffer is now coming in for Dins.
Yeah, Colin Branch, I definitely have to agree with you on him. He's definitely been the oil that keeps the Milton team slick.
4 with it. Surveilling his options. Surveying. 3 gets it to 15. 15 driving around, dribbling around. Wow, words are not wording right now. 4 gets it to 0. And the floater is off. Most inconsistent shot in basketball.
Or own 0 has it. Passes it off to Jacob.
Erfurth drives. Kicks it out to Jacob. Wide open from 3. And that's they got the rebound. It didn't hit the top of the backboard, so it wasn't out.
It went over the backboard, actually. That got real close.
That's probably why there was a little confusion when he grabbed the ball. Someone get to the basket if you want to score. Yep, there was a lot of space down there, but they didn't capitalize on it. 3 with it. 4 almost losing it, but he keeps his dribble. Strong screen set. 15 wide open for 3, and it is in.
Sung.
Number 15. He shoots 31% from 3 casually or normally, but this is definitely one of his better shooting nights. It seems to be so far. He tries to get strong down low. Hoffer with some space, and his lay is good.
Ooh, that sat up there for a second. Kept us guessing.
0 with it. Colin. Guarded by Erfurth. Getting ready for the screen. 12's got it now. 0. And 4 with the reverse leg. Off the glass.
We had Carson Lewick putting that one up.
15's got it. Back to Carvalho. Carvalho getting big down low. And his layup is off. I like the aggression we're seeing from Vaughn down low. Just getting strong and getting big down low. This is a pretty small team they're playing against, so utilizing that extra height and athleticism that he has is definitely going to help them out. And they're going to call offensive, I'm assuming, push on him. Yep. That's his 3rd foul of the night. Will Schmidt coming back in. and Milton calls a timeout.
Looks like they're not happy with how the offense has been playing,
Mm-hmm.
or the defense.
And it is a full timeout. 11 minutes and 59 seconds left on the clock. Score is 41-35. Milton in the lead.
They'd have a 6-point lead on Oregon, which is, I think, one of the larger leads that they have had this game.
Yeah. But we will be back when they return.
I would just like to remind everybody that this exclusive OCA Media broadcast of Panther basketball is brought to you in partnership with the Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. One Community Bank, feel good banking. The Oregon Area Community Coalition, helping youth thrive. Visit us at OregonAreaCares.org. Shackelford Heating and Cooling, Panther Exteriors, Stoughton Health and Wisco Industries, your trusted neighbors for generations.
Back to action. They're playing some pretty tight defense. Milton is playing a lot up in the lane. Doesn't matter. He's too little. Vaughn scores and one. He takes a fall down. It's his second one of the night. But he's good. He's laughing it off. Getting to the line now.
Looked like he hit the back of his head pretty hard, though.
But Vaughn is now shooting his free throw after that foul and one.
Checking in for the Red Hawks.
We've got Lewick back out now.
Yeah,
Yep.
he just seemed to come back, so good to see that he's okay.
Glad to know it's not a serious injury.
Yeah. All right. Hoffer's got it after the miss. Over to Schmidt. He's got it. He dribbles, kicks it over to Hoffer. Over to Erfurth. Back to Schmidt. Down to Carvalho. Speed ball pass out to Hoffer, and his three is off.
Hoffer.
Grabbed by Zero.
Hoffer
He's-
was wide open there.
Wow. Speeding down the court. Kicking it down to one for the off missed floater. Rebounded by Carvalho. Zero has it. Hoffer. He needs to get out of there. Yep. Hoffer gets it back from Schmidt. Schmidt gets it back. Strong with it.
Schmidt lost his dribble.
They're yeah. Milton's playing really good defense.
It's quite the opposite
Wow.
of how they were playing earlier.
Yeah. They're playing a lot more aggressive defense. And, ooh, what a pass. Oh, my goodness. Foul.
Oh!
My goodness. They're just really falling for all these pump fakes this game. You had Vaughn just do an entire jump over number 3.
I think Vaughn really, really wanted to do a handstand right there.
Yeah, that was definitely not something you see all the time, but that foul was on the ground.
Definitely needed some support from the other team there.
Yeah. I feel like Oregon would probably get more blocks if they fell less for the pump fake, but, you know, whatever happens, happens. One's got it now.
With how fast they've been moving this entire game, the pump
My
fakes
goodness.
are probably really hard to tell.
Yeah. And it's in transition, so, you know, it's always hard to guess. You might be giving up an open shot or just, you know, doing what Vaughn did. But Piles has got it, and he is off. Zero with it.
That was way overhead. Usually passes like that are not what's preferred in basketball, though I've seen quite a lot of just really wide passes this entire game. We've got Schmidt with the ball, bringing it down, and that was passed off to number 0 on Oregon.
Hoffer's got it. Down to Erfurth. Found his wide open teammate, and he got an easy 2. Speaking of 2, it's a 2-point game now, 39-41, with 9 minutes and 40 seconds left.
Nobody's in bonus yet.
No one is in bonus yet. That is true.
It's kind of surprising.
Only 4 fouls as a whole between both teams. Ooh. One's got it.
I'm still hoping he keeps light off that ankle.
Yeah. 0 from deep. Oh my goodness. That was going to be insane if you made that. Carvalho with it now. He gets it back from Schmidt. 3 is off. And he grabs his own rebound and foul by 0. I don't know. I think that might be on the ground. They might try to call shooting, but in reality, it was probably on the ground. Well, I guess they call that not on the ground.
Looks like Branch kind of pushed him there.
Yeah.
He's kind of just shoved back into the rest of the team.
Oh, yep. Foul was on the ground. Vaughn was not in the act, or they're going to say that he was not in the act of shooting when he was fouled. Schmidt gets it over to Erfurth, who loses it, and they're going to call foul on 3. Jackson for Milton. And that is 5 fouls for Milton. One more foul, and they will be letting Oregon get into bonus, which is not what you want to do when you are up. Giving the other team, like in the last game I announced, giving the other team free points when the shot clock isn't moving or isn't going. Messed up the phrase, but you get the idea. Wow! Oh my goodness!
Ooh. There is a lot of shoving in this game. I personally do not want to be down there on that team at all.
Well, in reality, we're going to be real. That was a flop by 12. It was definitely a hard push by Paulus, but, it was not that aggressive. He just found a good opportunity to flop, and it worked out for him. 4 has it now. He drives down, and 1. Oh, my goodness. This team's interior defense has not been the best.
Fouls on number 15, Zach Hollis, his 3rd personal, 3rd team foul.
4 managed to push it up through multiple different arms there. I'm honestly kind of surprised. Carson Lewick is now shooting 1 free throw.
Carvalho is back in now for Paulus. Erfurth with the rebound. Vaughn's got it. Screen by Schmidt. He drives down. Wow. Foul on 1. A little bit of a wild Euro step, but hey, got him to the line. We'll be shooting 2.
Carvalho is shooting the free throw.
He makes it.
Nice clean shot. Didn't even hit the rim. Looks like he gets to shoot 1 more.
And his second one is good.
Oregon's in bonus now, only 2 behind Milton with 8 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock.
Seems that they're going to full court press number 0 for Milton on his own, not really press anybody else. 1 fighting for some space with Schmidt on him. Gets it down to 12, and it is going to stay Milton's ball. Ryan Din comes in for Mason Hoffer.
Yep, for Mason Hoffer.
And his shot is off, grabbed by Schmidt. Schmidt's got it. He's running the court. Gets it over to Carvalho. Carvalho drives down to Schmidt. He kicks it over to Erfurth. Maring over to Carvalho. Force staying in there. Passing it to Schmidt. Maring got it back. Now Dins has it.
Oregon is playing wide offense this time around, which is a little bit different from how Milton's been playing their offense.
Yeah, foul on 4. Hands slap each other. That is 7 fouls, which now means for the next 7 minutes, every foul that will be committed by Milton will result in free throws for Oregon.
Carvalho's at the free throw line again. Oh,
He
just
misses.
barely.
He drives down.
We got Lewick really trying to hold his own despite the ankle injury.
12 fought for position down low. He gets it, and he is blocked by Dins.
That was a boxing out by Dins. Not by Dins. That was a boxing out by Erfurth.
Carvalho with it. Mehring has it now.
Really enjoying that hold on the ball.
Erfurth's got it. Tight defense being played. He's got the three, and it is off, but it is grabbed by Dins because no one boxed out or anything. But he has his three, and that is in.
Sunk it, and that brought Oregon into the lead by a single point with 6 minutes and 38 seconds left on the clock.
44-43, Oregon in the lead this time. One has it, kicking it to 12, who drives in, and they call travel, I think. Wait, what?
Milton.
I must have missed the foul. Well, it looked like a travel, but, you know, they got it.
Just a little bit too wide there, and it's stolen by Carvalho.
Dins has it, kicking it over to Mehring. Mehring with it. And he loses control of the dribble, but it is out on 0.
So it's in for number 5, Mehring.
5 kicks it to 2, Erfurth. Fifteen has it now. Gets over to Mehring. He drives, kicking it out to Paulus. Out to Mehring again. And he drives, and his layup is off. And it is grabbed by number 12 for the Redhawks.
Looked like we had Paulus trying to knock it in there for him, but just barely missed it. It was taken by the other team.
Nope, he loses it. Carvalho on the break. Another pretty wild Euro step, but the foul is on the ground. But he will still be shooting, just not shooting foul shooting, just bonus foul shooting. 2 more fouls until the other team is in double bonus, so then every free throw will be an automatic 2 free throw shot.
For Oregon.
And he misses the first one. 0 has it now. Erfurth on him. He drives in. Wow.
That was a mid-air pump fake, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like he was gliding a little. Pretty crazy. Oregon calls timeout.
That better be to work on defense because they are playing wide when they should be playing tight.
Yeah, they are not playing the best defense right now. They should work on that and, you know, work on getting rebounds too when they come back.
It's definitely a lot tighter of a game than I kind of expected from the JVs.
This is unlike the majority or towards the end when we got here of the JV game. It was a lot less tight than this. It was about a 10-point game for most of it. Here we're at a 3-point game with 5 minutes and 14 seconds left though.
I gotta admit, I was expecting more points to be on the board than this, but after seeing them play, I can definitely understand why.
Yeah. Timeout is essentially getting to its ending point.
The amount of people I've seen fall this game is a lot more than most of the games I've commentated for combined.
Indeed. Refs are letting them play a little bit more aggressively in this game than they normally do. A lot of falling bodies. Almost had an injury, but he came back, thankfully.
Still should keep light off that ankle.
Carvalho is now in, or not in, but he's dribbling the ball. Hollis, and his layup is off, and they call foul. That is the 9th foul for Milton. So if they foul one more time, it'll be double bonus, which is an automatic 2 free throw shot for Oregon.
Let's hope that happens. 2 free throws. That'd help us a lot.
Hollis makes his first one.
Second one up for the grabs. Let's see.
And it goes in. He makes both, making this a 1-point game. 5 minutes and 2 seconds left. Zero's got it.
That was a very nice pass with 15.
One has it. Dribbling. Getting it down to 4 for 3, and it is in. Didn't fight over that screen hard enough to get a good contest.
And that takes Milton up to 50 points.
50-46. Carvalho trying to get big and create some separation. And there is a travel called on Carvalho. So it will be Milton's ball.
People here for Milton in the stands are going wild.
Yeah, there's a lot of Milton people here, even though we're not at Milton, obviously. But, you know, it's a lot more fans than it normally is for the opposing team to be here. Oh, what a good idea for a pass, but it is out.
Appears to be Panther ball.
Brady Hill checking in for the Red Hawks.
Din is going to be passing the ball into, oh, nope, he's walking away now. Din's just passing it into Carvalho now. Carvalho with it. 4 minutes and 16 seconds left. Carvalho with it, and it is, went to Erfurth. Jacob has it. Over to Erfurth. Erfurth now to Jacob. And that is tipped out by 12. And someone got beamed. Or almost did.
It's quite close there.
Yeah, didn't see who it was. A lot of cords and stuff in the way, so, you know, I didn't see it. Looks like it hit. Actually, the girls' team's players who are here today. But they're all fine. Anyways, Dins has it. Gets it over to Paulus. He drives down, and his lay is good. Making this a 2-point game now.
With almost 4 minutes left on the clock.
Colin has it. Colin has been this team's backbone.
His speed and agility has definitely
Uh-oh.
given the upper hand.
Here comes the Von Jam of the night. There it is. It is a tied game. His first dunk of the night. A little two-handed jam.
That was a steal for the real.
Yeah, it was. 12 has it now. Jim is definitely more alive now as well. One has it. He's not really doing anything. He's just holding on to it. Fighting for position and traveled.
One looks very confused right now.
Yeah, that normally what happens when you mess up, man. You don't realize it. Good defense play by Paulus. Carvalho with the ball, taking it up.
The court has just barely quieted from that awesome move that Carvalho had made. Though it looks like it drained a lot out of him. He's moving a bit slower than usual.
He's got it, getting it over to Erfurth. Back to Dins. Dins has it, looking around, getting it to Jacobs, and he got it. He picked it up, and they're going to call timeout. Good timeout. He almost lost possession of the ball. Keeping it. Oregon has 3 timeouts. Ooh, no. 2 timeouts left, I think. I think the board might be behind. And it's another full timeout.
Yeah.
Yes, it's.
How long has Carvalho been in the game for, do you think?
Most of it. He was out twice, I believe. His second time out wasn't as long as his first time out because the person he normally guards immediately scored, and then he went back in. And that guy is mostly just shot threes. It was number 4, Carson Lewick, I believe.
Carson Lewick, that sounds about right. I'm thinking that he's getting too tired to play at that point. It looks like he's been winded for the second half of the game.
Potentially. This full timeout maybe will. I'm not sure if this has overtime, but maybe we'll have a wild ending to this.
It's almost as if the next people to make the point have the game. Though, with how close it's been, can't say that for sure.
Yeah, it's 50-50 with 2 minutes and 34 seconds left. So it's still enough time to be anybody's game with it being tied and all. Oregon could go on a run and completely demolish this team and destroying their hopes of coming back, or the other could do the same, or it just remains tight as it's been so far.
I think your best bet is to assume it's going to stay tight because I don't think much is going to change, or Oregon is going to play a bit better.
Pass over to Erfurth. Pass has got it, and it is slapped out by 3. 4 has it now. Getting it to 1.
Just a leisurely bring down.
1 has it. Down to 0. Over to 12. And they called a foul on Zach Paulus. That is his 4th foul of the night. Oregon has 5 fouls, so 1 more, and then they're going to be sending the other team into bonus.
That isn't looking too good for us, is it?
And he still makes it.
We had Carson Lewick with that layup, giving Milton a 2-point lead from the 50-50 tie.
Wow. Then an obvious push by number 4. Going to be sending Paulus to the line for a double bonus. So now he will be shooting 2 free throws, I believe, now.
Paulus?
Yep.
Paulus and Lewick have just been at each other's throats for this since the timeout.
Yeah. First free throw is good. Second free throw is good. Making this a 52-52 game. 1 minute and 57 seconds left. 1 is bringing it up court now. He's looking around.
Fancy dribbling.
Coach yells for a switch, but no one switches. He misses his shot. Carvalho with it now. He takes it up, and they're going to call, I'm going to assume, an illegal screen on Ryan Dins. And that is their 6th foul now. Any more fouls they will be committing will result in free throws for Milton for the next 1 minute and 37 seconds.
Though we have bonus too, so.
Oregon is in double bonus. So any more fouls against them will go into shooting 2 free throws. So the end of this game might just become a free throw shooting game. So you can make the most in this amount of time. And 0 just puts it up and misses, looks for the foul, doesn't get it. Well, Paulus has it. Over to Jacobs, who pulls up for 3, and it is off. Grabbed by 0.
This game is neck and neck.
It really is.
It's got the referee running back and forth.
Colin gets it over to I believe. I think I'm saying his name wrong. 12 almost had it. Ooh! He was down low, and no one hit him. That would have been bad for Oregon. 0 has it again. Driving down once again, and it is in. Oh, my goodness.
40 seconds left on the clock. That pump fake gave Milton a 2-point lead. So let's see if...
Are they going to call? Wow! There was a push, but that was not called, so it was just out of bounds on Oregon. Oregon will now be hopefully doing a full court press and just foul somebody. Just foul whoever gets the ball. At this rate, the person you want to get the ball is 0. So someone grab him. No. Wow, they're still, what is going on? What is going on right now? Wow!
Oh, that was a horrible defense.
This collapse on Oregon was, wow.
Milton has 4-point lead. That's going to be hard to get back in 22 seconds.
I can't believe that just happened. They had a. That just is insane.
They had multiple people guarding these passes, and yet it still made it through. At least we have 2 shots coming from Dins. Kind of wish it were Palace. Palace hasn't missed a free throw yet.
Yeah, he's been shooting great tonight. Oregon had a little bit of collapse in that last defensive possession. They had multiple opportunities to just foul somebody, get that person to the line, and then get the ball back with a lot of extra time left. 4 seconds left, 4 points difference. Now, it is not. This is a 3-point game now after that second made free throw. They're going to pull Nick out of the game, which is surprising because he is the team's best shooter, and this is kind of who you would want in the game. Someone just foul him. Yo, there we go. Good steal. Someone put it. Oh, my goodness. Just put it up. Foul him. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
8 seconds left on the clock, and we had somebody from Oregon just barely tip it in.
After the lapse of a horrible offense and defense from both teams, Hoffer, he gets it in, thankfully, for Oregon.
And it looks like we have a free throw shot.
Wow. So if he makes this, the game will be tied, or he could purposely miss this, and then they could try to get a rebound, which is not something you would want to do.
No, he should try to make
at
this
all.
one.
So if he makes this, they should just foul immediately and then try to just get it back. No. Foul him. My goodness.
6 seconds left on the clock. We've had a very close, very tight game this entire time.
Yep. Nick is coming back in now. Palace is going out.
Looks like it's a foul for Milton now.
So they only get 1 free throw to shoot. Well, they get 2 shooting, but 1 automatic default free throw. If he misses this and they grab a rebound, they should call timeout. They have 2 left, so then they can try to get closer or work something out. And he makes it.
And that gives them a 2-point lead again, still with 6 seconds on the clock. And he has 1 more opportunity to make it.
You would love to hear more screaming from the Oregon fans to try to get in his head. There we go, some more noise. And he misses it. Timeout. No. What? All right, get down there. And he misses it. And they lose. What are they doing? What was that?
Carvalho tried to jump over the Milton team. Carson Lewitt grabbed it, and they had the game done.
Wow.
That was a disappointing turnout for Oregon tonight. I think it adds on to a losing streak that they have going. It's not looking good for them.
Wow, that's just at a loss of words. I can't even fathom what just happened. But wow. Anyways,
well,
yeah, this was a good game for the most part. There was just an entire lapse on both ends for both teams. It seemed to have affected Oregon, obviously the worst. But it was a close game nonetheless. Good game still. Much better than, like we said earlier, their JV game. It was a 2-point game. I can't with words right now. But we're going to wrap this up. This exclusive OCA Media broadcast of Panther basketball is brought to you in partnership with the Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play.
The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community.
The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today.
One Community Bank. Feel good banking.
The Oregon Area Community Coalition, helping you thrive. Visit us at OregonAreaCares.org.
And finally, Shackelford Heating and Cooling, Panther Exteriors, Stoughton Health, and Wisco Industries. Your trusted neighbors for generations.
Well, yeah, that was the end of the game, and it definitely wasn't good. It was close.
Devastating loss.
Both teams definitely could have done better down the stretch. There was some fouls that, should have happened. There was a few things that were off with, Carvalho's alleged travel, but it looked like he was fouled, but they didn't call that. And then just a few other minor things like that. Wasn't just the missed delay. It was should have called the timeout immediately after you grab the rebound, try to do something, set something up. But, you know, that didn't happen. Just wasn't great for the Panthers towards the end. Hopefully they can do better, reflect on this, and learn to not do it again and do better next time a moment like this comes around.
Let's definitely hope that they have the ability to hold on to their skills and their team and just overall their formation as they're going through the games coming.
Yeah. But, yep, that is it for us. I'm Will Mayo.
And I'm Emma Nugent.
We'll see you next time.